Our Adventures, and Photos of Me, Cliff Pony, written by Sleiman. This is a picture of some of my friends. We were hanging out together one day, trying to decide what to do, and then everyone started complaining about how boring it was to just hang out. I mostly liked to take pictures while they talked, so I didn't say much. Until I heard the best idea yet. "Hey Cliff," Doug said to me. "I know, let's go on an adventure." Everyone agreed to this idea pretty quickly. I told him that I'd be our photographer and record our epic journey. Doug was one of my buddy friends. All of my friends are really different. Before I tell you our adventure, I should probably introduce them to you. Muffin is the only cat in the group, and her favorite hobby is working in her garden. You might think that it is a funny hobby for an obligate carnivore to have a garden, but Muffin loves to make snacks for her friends. Also, she is growing a big bush of catnip for herself. My second friend is a sheep named Lammy. She often complains about the weather when it is too hot out, but we try to excuse this and be understanding when she does. Maybe you shouldn't tell her that I said this, but her secret dream is to one day dye her wool purple with the local berries. I think this would look amazing on her. A new friend who just joined our group is a rat named Squeak. He works with a professional locksmith deep in the city, but he gets to join us on weekends. Another great friend of mine is a bird named Tweet. She's an amateur florist who specializes in weaving baskets to donate to charities. Also, she naturally loves to sing as much and as often as we will let her. A couple more of my friends who came late to our hangout spot and weren't in the first picture are named Foxy and Baby Fox. They only let us, their closest friends, call them that, of course. I already mentioned Doug the Bunny. He mostly is the one that comes up with the best ideas, but there's also his little sister Minnie who is best at repeating whatever he says. Everyone loved the idea of an adventure, by the way, so we hitched a ride with the local rock climber to get us partway up the mountain. The hiker only planned to go as high as the castle today, but it was so beautiful here that we decided to stop for a little rest too before going on. Near the castle there was a gift shop and a restaurant. We had a little snack at the Brick Cafe, which we found out from the local dolls was famous for its chocolate eclairs, grape soda, and trail mix. The way this cafe worked was that you got to choose different sections of the cafe depending on what you wanted to order. I thought that this was pretty unique. As we set off again up the mountain, it got colder and colder. Lammy was really happy about this, but others of us were quite glad we remembered our stocking hats. I think Muffin was pretending to be a mountain lion when I took this picture. When we were almost to the top, we all decided to stop and warm up with a song. This was mostly started by Squeak and Tweet. Squeak said he didn't carry his guitar all the way up the mountain to not play it, and of course, Tweet was always up for a chorus or two, or 10. When we finally made it to the top of the mountain, we climbed the lookout tower so we could see as high as possible. It was an amazing view. Foxy and Muffin argued a bit about the name of the lake below, but neither of them actually knew what it was called. I decided not to tell them. We didn't stay too long at the very top because of course we had to get back before dark. It wasn't very hard going down the other side of the mountain though. It was much less steep and rocky and there were more trees on this side. We even ran across a U-pick garden, and the bunnies insisted upon a snack break. They were especially hungry because they hadn't liked the grape soda and trail mix at the cafe on the way up. The way down seemed to be taking longer than the way up, so I let Minnie ride on my back for a bit. Muffin took this picture when she was carrying my camera for me. She said it was payback for teasing her about pretending to be a mountain lion. She also wanted me to tell you that I was pretending I was a pack horse the entire time we were hiking, which isn't true. I was pretending to be a klipspringer with nimble hooves. When we were almost to the bottom of the mountain, we stopped at the park. Doug read a short story to the younger kids while they had another snack. The story was about 9 friends who went on an adventure. I am now starting to think that his best ideas come from books. At the bottom of a mountain, we found a wagon taxi service and bought tickets for a couple of wagons that were quite full already, but they were going towards home and no one seemed to mind being a little squished. We were happy and tired when we finally made it home. Just in time too. A late snack was waiting for us. Our other friend Barry was hoping we'd stop by tonight. She had just come out of hibernation and was still a little groggy. Barry was very glad she had missed the hike, but wanted to hear all about it. If you enjoy these stories, you'll love this creative activity book, where you can write your own stories and so much more. All links can be found in the description below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It can help the author win a creative writing contest. Thanks for watching.